Nope. Oh no!
And then the goal point gets up.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Upland Sasquatch Outdoors. Today we're just going to jump right into it, no preamble or nothing. We're going to start in this open field where we saw some roosters over the hill and trying to sneak up on them, and Steve gets an excellent shot at one.
There's one right there.
And this is one of the main reasons why it's important to follow through with your shot. Follow the bird until you can't follow him anymore. This guy flew a good ways before he could not fly anymore. And so we turn around and head down to that thicket there and look for him, one of us on each side. Kenobi and I are acting as blockers on this side. But as you just heard, the only bird that got up while Steve was looking for his first down bird never made it past the barrel of his gun. So Steve gets an early lead, 2-0.
Get them both? Yep. Nice. I saw.
One's the big one, one's the young one. First one was the big one.
You want to show them to the camera real quick? There we go. Nice one. And then consolation prize. And once again, I'm falling myself behind. This time it's not my fault.
But lucky for me, I don't really have to wait too long to catch up to him. We find another spot down the road where we've got this frozen pond, and Kenobi locates a nice rooster for me.
Dakota would point him on the other side. Don't let him get away. You've all seen him. That's what Dakota slowed down.
And here we get to see a little bit of an insight that we don't always get to see when we're pheasant hunting. We're hunting over this frozen pond, and it's a nice flat area, open area, and we get to see what happens when the bird is not dead when it hits the ground. He gets up and he runs. Pheasants, as ground birds, they will run more often than they will try to fly. In fact, they'll only fly as a last resort. And they have an uncanny ability to disappear in these long grass environments. And it takes the dogs a good bit to locate this guy. But in the end, Coda's nose pulls through, and we bring another bird into the bag.
Good girl, come on. Good girl. Hey, hey. Good girl.
That's a good bird.
Yep.
Thank you.
Still alive. Oh, maybe halfway.
Come on, Kenobi.
Another one flew that way that was a rooster too.
Give him a second. Kenobi, over here, let's go.
Look at the claw marks on the ice.
Right.
Yeah, this is 6 inches thick here.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry about it.
no. In fact, you can see where I shot, it didn't penetrate.
Yeah, it just bounced across there. Where'd you go, Code?
When you're in the field and you're hyper-focused on any little noise that happens, sometimes Tweety birds or other critters can make you jump a little bit.
Tweety about got it. Oh, rabbit, coming your way. Coming right at Coda.
And this rooster gives us another example of why pheasant hunting can be so vexing sometimes, because this guy clearly was not dead when he hits the ground, and he completely disappears in a very narrow strip of ground. We have both dogs, both men, looking for about 20 minutes to half an hour for this bird after he went down, and we saw no sign of him. So we can only assume that he survived and found a way out from underneath our nose. And boy, it's kind of frustrating, but it's just kind of gives you hope for the survival of birds. They're very tenacious birds.
Disappear like that. Kenobi was hot on his tail too. Well, I think he'll survive. I just... Oh. They're not. Me too.
I know, I hate that so bad. Edward! Oh, there goes the one over the hill. Probably the rooster. Huh? He's probably going, okay, rooster, rooster!
And sometimes it's my shooting skills that gives me hope for the survival of the birds. So
wow.
That was a big miss.
What goes? Like I say, the car is like a blocker, then they see the car and hold instead of running out there.
And this is a great example of why you never stop hunting until the end, and it's never over until it's over. Kenobi and Dakota both get very birdy here towards the truck, and they end up finding a bird for us right at the truck. It only ends up being a hen, but it could have just as easily been a rooster. And in fact, it has been a rooster a couple times before. And sometimes there's been a couple times where I finished my limit not 10 feet away from the truck, walking back from a field. So you never know. You just never know, and you just keep on hunting until you do.
Yeah, those are brown birds. We don't shoot brown birds. Come on.
And here we're back on another frozen pond. There was a whole series of them on this spot, and the birds, they love the cattails this time of year because it's cold outside, and these cattails provide great insulation. So I don't know if Kenobi found him or if he just got nervous and scattered, but either way, he ended up in the bag.
He ain't getting up. Good boy. Good boy, Kenobi. Bring it here. Good boy. Good boy. Hey.
And here Kenobi finally makes the stud move and brings the bird all the way back to my waiting hand, and I'm really happy with him. So I go a little heavy with the praise here, and he deserves it because if he gets the positive reinforcement, he's more likely to do it again in the future, and he does. For the rest of the season, he does pretty good on the retrieves.
That's a good bird too. Holy cow.
And here Steve rounds out his limit quite nicely with this fleeing rooster.
That was you! You got him! Please be a rooster.
And I'm begging for fate to help me out a little bit here because of my poor shooting. Our hunt has run a little long today, and Mama's anger is rising. So luckily, Dakota gets a very, very stylish point on this rooster, and we're able to put him in the bag and head home.
Did I get him? Wow.
I had told Steve prior to this bird that if we get another rooster up in the air and he has a chance just to take my last bird of the day, because I I was not willing to push it further than I had to. I was really pushing my luck with the wife, and I'm very lucky to have a very supportive wife when it comes to my bird hunting aspirations, and I don't want to push it, and so we get her done, and we get her done in style.
I wish you hadn't stole it from Dakota, but I'll take it.
And that will wrap this one up quite nicely. Today was a really good day, even in my poor shooting notwithstanding. The day went long, but any day where you got 6 birds between 2 guys is a great day, and it's a day to be remembered. And we give the dogs here a moment to be proud of their work for the day. They did really good, and we're glad to have them with us. If you're still with me, I really appreciate you. Give us a like and a subscribe if you feel so inclined, so we can help grow the channel. One of the things I'm doing to help grow the channel is I opened a new merch store. I'll link the website down in the description below. 100% of all the proceeds to that are going to be reinvested into making this channel better, whether it be through new equipment, new locations. It just depends on how successful we are. So head on over to the Upland Sasquatch shop and see if there's anything you like. We've got a lot of different things for many different folks. So again, really thank you for your attention and your time, and we will see you on the next video.